Rebels, meanwhile, without backup forward Matthias Jorgensen, but otherwise healthy and ready to go.
Look at where the Columbus Crew are. They're spacing. Nothing through the middle. Everything is wide. The wingers come inside. The fullbacks get high. This is the area they really feel.
And then it's instant across. Artis had the chance. Couldn't loop the header up over. One of the interesting nuggets, and again, it's a very different situation because, well, these games count as the regular season. Nothing about the season's been regular. As that ricochets to Royer. He hands off to Florian Valo. The cutback cross knocked down by Williams and cleared. Kaku dropping off. Barlow's in front of him. Instead, it's going to go wide for Pendant, the left back. His own Pendant getting a cross in. Helped along by Mensah. Valo brought it down. The cutback, Kaku. And it did take a deflection. And the center backs are forward. Second corner of the night for the Red Bulls.
They're loading it up in front of Room.
Kaku swinging it in. Room. Double clutch, able to grab it though.
Put a little damper on the whole story for me. In some ways,
it was somewhat more romantic.
It's still terrific. It was more romantic before, to think that just right after the tournament, this came out of nowhere, because he was one of the standout performers.
Rolled in, Jossies Artis onside. Jossies Artis has scored again. Quickly up the field off a throw, and the Columbus Crew take the lead. 70th career regular season goal for Jossies Artis.
Great work here. We've been talking about Santos' ability. Aaron Long gets drawn out of that center back position there and just gets beat. He's caught flat-footed. That's where the gap is that Zardes exploits. He's just always running on the edge. Great composure, right foot, left foot. This time he takes it with the left and strokes it past Jensen. Look at this finish.
Header, it's going to work. Jossies Artis is running in from a defensive header. Jossies Artis heading it off. Derek Etienne, the former Red Bulls homegrown player, has missed it.
Right through the back of Sean Davis. Jossies Artis in on goal. I just think he takes one touch. No, actually, he does excellently there to lay that off for Etienne. And he's just off balance. Gets his body shape wrong. Doesn't set his feet. He's falling over as he tries to take it and drags it wide.
And that takes us to our first hydration break of the night. Davis now trying to get something in from wide. It's looped into the box. Valo trying to attack, as was Kaku. And just hit the outside netting there. Now in transition again. Pedro Santos for Columbus. Zardes in the middle. At the end of the middle, wants it himself. It's a good save. Jensen pushing it up off the post.
Late run here from Cadden. This makes Tarek can't come inside with him. He hits it well. It's low and hard. Jensen does really well to get across his goal with that left hand.
Second corner of the night for the Crew. It'll be Santos once again. In swinger. The top of the box. That's Berhalter. Not quite. Pedro Santos a moment ago having his shot pushed up off the post by David Jensen. Columbus, as it stands, clinching their spot in the knockout round. Davis crossing in. Royer got his head to it. It's going wide in the end. And Yunus Mokhtar in the second half for Zelarayan, who begins the half, and for Darlington Nagbe, who begins the half. So changing things up a little bit, Caleb Porter, from what his intention was for this game, given the circumstance. Second half underway. The Crew, as it stands. So Luis Diaz or Pedro Santos, perhaps. Maybe some Fernando Adi as well. Derek Etienne Jr. is blocked. An attempt to clearance. He's off and running. He's got support from Pedro Santos. Amro Tarek able to slow him up. Into the middle. Zelarayan. What a hit! What a goal! One end of the field to the other. And the Crew, less than 2 minutes into the second half, have made it 2-0.
Well, and this comes from another Columbus Crew throw-in. The same way their first goal came, but from a much deeper position. Etienne gets away. You think he's going to get there. That touch right there just slows up his progress. And then watch how Zelarayan just holds his run, waits for the layoff. It's a great wait to take it first time. And then he just smashes it low and hard for his second goal in 2 games. Etienne Jr. does so well. And then as Jensen's coming across his goal, it comes back the other way to that near post. Straight past Aaron Long, into the back of the net. Crew with the 2-goal cushion. They made the playoffs last season. They looked really good at the beginning of this season, that game we saw against LAFC, but Orlando City in the mix as well. It's turned out fun.
First card tonight. Amro Tarek. Koski's in-swinging ball. Royer was up for it, but can't hit the target. Morris able to bring it down. Mokhtar trying to play into the space. Etienne's going to get there. Zardes on the dead sprint. Early cross. Jossie Zardes getting control. Jossie Zardes, great tackle. Right at the last moment by Amro Tarek to deny a second goal tonight for Jossie Zardes. Cadden, Mokhtar holding off Davis. Yunus Mokhtar cutting it back. Yunus Mokhtar cutting it back a second time. Trying to tip Jensen. It's off the bar. Well, that would have been something really, really special. Break, we're going to take a look back at this first, though.
Oh, we need another look at this. Inside out, left foot back, have a look up, and a little chippity chip. Oh, so close. I love the idea. I mean, Jensen is nowhere near it. Completely beat. Watch him backpedaling here, scrambling, just praying his crossbar is bailing him. You're asking me about 5 subs. Apparently 5's not even enough now.
And a yellow card for time wasting. Koski into the mixer there. Mensah rising up. Duncan will chase it down. Now Duncan, he draws the body block off Mokhtar. He's going to get a yellow card. Yeah, he's just running for daylight. Duncan running with him. Etienne in the middle. Diaz trying to get around him. Duncan commits the foul. He'll get a yellow card for that. Stroud, Koski now, cutting the cross in. Mensah again. Fernandez held it in for a moment. Mensah, another defensive play. Kyle Duncan trying his luck. That thing was moving, but it's up and out. And there you go, at 39 minutes past midnight, at 101 minutes on the clock, Jossie Zardes scores once again. 3 goals in 2 games in Orlando.